Hi everyone, and now I will move on to the section B, where I'm no longer speak to the student. I will speak to the economic audience. Picture books are central to the early childhood literacy because they merge visual and verbal narrative, supporting children meaning-making, emotional development, and imagination. Kiefer and Tyson 2014. In this section, I critically evaluate Maureen Sanders' Where the Wild Things Are 1963, a picture book that had a lasting influence in both literacy and educational contexts. I will discuss its genre and features, then highlight its strengths and weaknesses, and finally, I will reflect on its educational value for age group 4 and 5 years old children. To begin with, the picture books are multimodal text where illustrations carry equal weight than the written words. Michael Daniel 2006. Where the Wild Things Are, explanative studies. Sander uses sparse text alongside rich illustrations, including several double pages. There haven't any words at all during the wild rampers. This visual sequence invites children to construction meaning independently, a key part of the emergency literacy. Moreover, as the fancy picture book, it transforms ordinary experience like Mac's bedroom into extraordinary adventures, a jungle, a kingdom. This aligns with Flea and Hammer's 2013 view that imaginative literature provides children with a safe place to process emotions and engage symbolic play. This book has some strengths. First, its emotional resonance. The story reflects students' struggles with anger, rebellion, and reconciliation. According Hubble 2013 argued that picture books often serves as a vehicle for emotion understanding. Mac's journey illusions self-regulation and the importance of belonging concepts critical to social emotional development of 4 and 5 years old children. Secondly, the book strongly supports the development of the oral language. According McGee and Schida 2007, enhance that repeated interactive read-along enhance comprehension, vocabulary, and narrative structures by posting to ask children's questions like what wild things actions are and what makes emotions. The children can use the gesture and joint attention and questioning as effective practice. Third, the book offers visual literacy and imaginations. And finally, the story leads itself to creative extension through dramatic play and puppy play if you can order some puppy while you're reading. Weakness of the book. However, this book, there are some limitation in this book. Example, for young children who under 3 years old may be a little bit scared. Additionally, and the transitions between the relative and fantasy can be confused for some children without adult support. The last part I will talk about educational value and curriculum linking. Turning to its educational value, Where the Wild Things Are aligns strong with EYLF Outcome 1, identity, and Outcome 5, communication. Because children reflect on Mac's emotions, fostering self-awareness and empathy, the book builds vocabulary, supports narrative comprehension, and promotes multimodal literacy practice. It also linked to Australia Curriculum English Foundation years, which emphasizes understanding characters, events, and interplay between print and image. In conclusion, Marie Stendhal's Where the Wild Things Are demonstrated the enduring power of the picture books to support early literacy and emotional growth. Its greatest strengths lie in resonating with children's emotional worlds, fostering oral and visual literacy, and stimulation is imaginations. For 4 and 5 years old, it enriches both language learning and emotional understanding while affirming the importance of love, belonging, and imagination in their lives. Thank you for taking the time to listening today. I really hope you enjoy the Where the Wild Things Are book as well.